What's good, people? Day two of the bulk, of the autumn bulk, right? So we're gonna do some shoulders today. We just got back from work like an hour ago. We had some chicken nuggets, now we're gonna do some shoulders. Then after that, we're gonna eat, because I'm hungry. We're gonna eat. We're gonna eat as much as possible in this vlog. I have made a video of what I'll be eating, but I still have to edit it. I don't really have that much time, but I edit it, because I'm working and school is gonna be back like in 2 days. So yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna do some calisthenics and maybe some weights as well for this shoulder day. I'm gonna start off with some walls handstand. Yes, wall handstand, 5 push-ups, lateral raises, then maybe some shoulder press. Then I'll do 4 workouts, 3 sets each, to failure. Let's begin.
I pushed myself to the edge of my limits and beyond, but you've been born with a natural talent far beyond my own. No amount of training could have closed the gap between us. I realize that now. It was made painfully obvious to me today as I watched your fight with Bobity's monster. Imagine my shock to see the undeniable proof, to discover that no matter how hard I tried, I would never be able to catch you, a warrior prince forever living in the shadow of a low-level clown.
Vegeta, I don't understand. You've never allowed anyone to help you before in your life. Why start now? Why Bobity?
Because I wanted him to reawaken the evil in my heart. I wanted him to return me to the way I was before. The perfect warrior, cold.
I'm not really used to the wall handstand push-up yet. It's gonna take us time to actually get used to it. But yeah, we're loving it though. We're loving it. And like the first day of the bulk, I did legs. So my legs are currently hurting so bad, especially my hamstring. So yeah, and also my tricep. So now, if you watch my older videos, spoke about like I think 4 days ago when there was no power, I did triceps. So now they're still burning. So yeah, the after effect is just insane, But yeah, let's do another set of wall handstand till failure.
Walk away. I'll make no plans to call on you, but if you stay, I'll kill you. Be blind, Alana. Don't be brave. I took your bullets. You died in my kitchen, Alana. When you chose to be brave. Every moment since is borrowed. A wife. A child.
We're currently pursuing our true potential, right? Working towards a goal, working towards something that is achievable, whatever it may be. You just gotta put in the hard work, bro. Then you can do it, We're trying to have mental toughness, We gotta be spiritually strong as well, physically strong as well. So we can be able to maneuver through this hardship of life, whatever it may be, adversity, whatever. It's just all in the mind, bro. All in the mind.
Stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. There are no rules, man. We're lost.
No, man, I know exactly where I am.
You don't know shit anymore.
You can do it.
It's my call, man.
Think you can keep them safe.
Okay, it's time for the pikes, man. The pikes. Gonna do 3 sets. Let's go.
なんで僕を一人にしたんだ。寂しかった。一人は嫌だ。僕を選んで欲しかった。僕のために生きて欲しかった。 おばを見殺しにしても誰かを傷つけても命を奪っても
You humans always toss around that word so casually, as if it's something you can hold in the palm of your hand. Are you afraid? There is no one here to protect you. You are alone.
All this is you show up, you put the work in, learn. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be fucking hard because you're wrestling yourself. But once you finally get past yourself and get out of your own fucking way,
you don't let yourself. You're a pessimist who's
then you'll really start to learn.
Negative aspect in it.
And you'll see that you need it much harder than it needs to be.
In a positive light and
Because it's all basically psychological.
However, you take criticism to heart.
You're afraid of losing money. You're afraid of being wrong. You're afraid of failing. You're afraid of your fucking spouse, your co-workers, your family members.
It's okay. I know things have been hard lately. I'm sorry it's been like that. No, you don't need to apologize. Please, you don't need to. You're not a burden, okay? You're not a bother. And you never will be. Please don't believe that you are. No, it's okay. Come.
I'm not really a big fan of pike push-ups, to be honest with you. I just don't like it, but I do it anyways because they really work your shoulders, especially if you don't have weights. I highly recommend this if you want to grow that shoulder. Pike push-up every morning before you go to school, before you go to work, whatever. Pike push-ups in the morning, and more push-ups as well. So yeah, time is not really on our side right now. Time is not on our side, so we still got 2 more workouts to do with the dumbbells now. We're gonna do some shoulder press, then the boss, which I believe the boss of all shoulder workouts, the lateral raises. Before we're gonna do that last, and yeah, we're gonna do 2 sets of the shoulder press and 3 sets of the final boss, which is the lateral raises. 3 sets of those until failure. Yeah, let's go.
Darkness. So pure not a single ray of light can find its way to me. Guts. How long have I soaked in this darkness? Eternity? Though at times I think just a moment. I feel nothing, as though there were nothing. And I am floating in it. I have preserved my sanity, have I not? Or did I lose it somewhere?
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates wars, and hatred is born in order to protect love. There are nexuses, causal relationships that cannot be separated. I want to sever.
I know most of us lack that this mentality. I call it trial and error thinking. Trial and error thinking, a trial and error mindset, where you expect things to be always perfect, 100%, but you don't expect things to go. Because for instance, if something doesn't go your way, you think that maybe it's not meant for you, or maybe you just won't be able to do it, But if you have that, you acquire that trial and error thinking, you'll be able to kind of persevere through hardship or whatever it may be. even workouts, you know, etc. and etc. Whatever it is, like you just have that mindset that this is only for the moment, you know, trial and error. Just know that it won't be an easy path. Trial and error, and so someday you'll make it. You know, that's how life is. You're just gonna be consistent, you're gonna persevere. Yeah, just keep going, you know, that's what it is. And yeah, like for instance, the show that press I just did now, I'm not really good at it, you know, I'm not the best at it, or as far as working out, I'm not the best, you know. I mean, I'm getting pretty nice, but I'm not the best. You know, I still got things that I still need to learn, still got things that I need to improve, you know, optimize, just be a better version of myself every single time. You know, it's trial and error until I get it right. That's what it is. You feel me? So yeah, let's do a second set. It's a video.
The fate of this world. A world of only victors. A world of only peace. A world of only love. I will create. Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen, everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates wars, and hatred is born in order to protect love. There are nexuses, causal relationships that cannot be separated. I want to sever the fate of this world. A world of only victors.
It's critically important to keep like a good position when doing that, because you don't want to find yourself like rocking a bit too hard. But sometimes I feel like I'm doing that too hard, like I'm rocking, because you know when you're doing it, like you feel the body like just, you know, rocking on its own. But it's very, very important to keep like a good position so you can really like target them, you know, shoulders while you're at it. You get me? So yeah, let's do our second set before we do our last set before we sleep.
Hi, Peter. It's me. I got into Oxford. Woohoo! It's very exciting. I came by your house a little bit ago, and you weren't there, and so I'm on my way to the airport right now because there's this early summer class that I found out about, and I thought that it would somehow be easier, I guess, this way. I think that maybe it's time to...
I feel like you're not strong or brave at all, but I know you feel weak from always struggling. But But that is what makes you strong, Riley. The fact that you keep going, even when you think you have no strength left. That is what real strength is.
Okay, that's it for today, y'all. That's it for the second day. It's finally over. Second day of the bulk. Second day of the bulk is over. The shoulders, they're feeling good, of course. Yeah, bro. It's gonna be a very fun month, you know, very fun month. So yeah, I'm gonna be consistent. And bro, in bulk, we'll be on this journey. You'll see how huge I will get. I promise you. You know, you're gonna see how, what disciplines, what type of fruits it bears. You know, when you're disciplined, when you're consistent with whatever it is, it's not just about workouts. It's about like every aspect of life, every realm you can think of. Just discipline. You know, in order for you to achieve what you want, you need to have self-discipline. You know, self-discipline. That's all there is to it. Promise you, G, you won't regret it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, Jesus loves you. Of course, he loves you. Yeah, peace and love. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share your thoughts, and tell me what maybe I'm doing wrong. You know, of course, we learn from each other. Nobody's perfect. Come on. Adios.